welcome to Naptime Nuggets number 62, Effective Discipline Power Strategy. We are going to look today at find the yes within the no. This is one of those strategies that when I'm doing the effective discipline course, people go, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought of this. It's a little bit different than giving choices, and it really does work to get kids to cooperate. So I'm Raylene Osberg. I'm coming from you today, sponsored by Thriving Together. We truly are more when we gather. I love bringing tips and tools to you every week to decrease your stress, enhance your joy, and increase your success when you're working with young children. So I have been working with families over 20 years, and I absolutely needed effective discipline techniques as a parent. And then when I worked as a parent educator for almost 18 years, I got to gather a whole bunch of strategies and tips and tools over the years, and I'm really excited to bring them to you. So today we're going to focus on one of the strategies that's in the Effective Discipline series, my favorite online class that people just love, all about getting the behaviors you want and stopping those you don't. So it's a 4-session series, but this one comes straight out of number 3, toolbox of strategies. I'm going to actually bring you several strategies over the next several weeks from this training. You don't even need to take that training. If you want to, you can, but you don't need to. You can join with me and get tips and tools every week for free. Okay, so in the series, and when I'm working with children in the classroom, I'm really looking at effective discipline. What do I mean by that? Well, it's the kind of strategies that get children to do what you want them to do, but also to stop doing those behaviors that drive you crazy. Teaches the child what they need to learn. It leaves the child feeling connected and valued, because we know that the relationship you build with the child will make all the difference. And this is one of my favorites. It leaves you feeling good about your response. So you feel proud, even though it wasn't easy necessarily, you got to feel good about how it worked for you, and you held your standard and you did something that really you knew was effective discipline. So that's what I like. So there's presenting a choice, right? So the thing that's neat about presenting a choice is 3 to 8-year-olds need a whole bunch of power and control. If they don't get it, they start to act out. They start to act out because they really need it. Everything in their body wants to have initiative and wants to say for themselves, and they really start to feel powerful. And if that's squashed by adults, they start to feel inferior. So when we give them choices, it gives them the perception that they have control. So it's very critical for us to realize that it's not a weak choice, it's a strong one, because we are helping them feel a sense of control, but yet we're getting them to do what we want them to do. So my daughter, 4 years old, she won't brush her teeth. She goes in there, pretends that she does, comes back out. I'm like, did you brush your teeth? Yes. Get back in there and brush your teeth. I know, I didn't even hear the water run. I know she didn't brush her teeth. Well, I learned later, I didn't have to force it. I could just give her a choice. I could say something like, would you like to brush your teeth in the bathroom sink or the kitchen sink? I'm not giving her a choice of whether to brush her teeth or not. I'm simply giving her a sense of control and power, and that's going to make her make one of those choices and be happy about it. Still feel connected to me, but I'm going to get to feel good about my response. So they hop over, I tried this with my daughter. She hops in and she chooses, of course, the kitchen sink and then brushes her teeth. So I got my way. I got her to do what I wanted her to do in a very positive and supportive way. So how does finding the yes within the no? Well, there's a key to it. It's a little different than choices. Doesn't matter, it's all semantics, but I want you to get the strategy because it's a little different. The keys to finding it are to first show concern for both your interests and an opportunity for both of you. So you're going to look at what are your interests and what's the child's interests. So you're going to look at both. This is one of the tricks to adult negotiation also. Instead of looking at it's my way or your way, look at it like, you know what, where are you coming from? Where am I coming from? And how can we work together to find an opportunity to find a solution that works for us both? Second, focus on the interest instead of position. So instead of, I said, no, you can't have a cookie, and you're saying, I want a cookie, which gets us into that power struggle. Like, I want a cookie. No, you can't. I want a cookie. No, you can't have one. I said so. Then you get stuck in a battle with kids. That doesn't feel good. So that doesn't match effective discipline, right? So the trick is to tuning in to what you both want. What is the why behind the behavior? Okay, you ready? So why does the child want a cookie? Let's apply this to everyday life. I have minimum four scenarios that we're going to do today. I want a cookie. Well, where's that coming from? I mean, instead of me just saying, it's not time for a cookie. You never eat cookie before dinner. You can't have a cookie before snack, or we're out of cookies, trying to find solutions, something like that. I'm going to focus on, well, where's it coming from? Maybe the child's hungry. Maybe they have a sweet tooth. Maybe it's that I control the cookies. I'm taking all the power and control. I dole out cookies when I feel like it. And if I'm not in the mood, or I'm stressed out, or you've made me mad, you don't get a cookie. Well, that gets in the way of the child's need for self-control, right? They need to say for themselves. So maybe they want to say when and what they eat. How would you like it if I followed you around telling you what to eat or not? No, I don't want you to have that cookie. I said no. How would you feel? Probably make you want to eat it more, right? So also though, the child is not sure when they're going to get that cookie. So they're dependent on you to give them the cookie. So it gets in the way of their stage in life initiative, right? That they really want to say for themselves, but also you might be getting in the way of their sweet tooth. So right for battle here. So what can you do to change it into a yes? You want a cookie. You know we had a cookie yesterday, and today your body is saying, that was so good. I want another one. That's looking from their perspective, right? You wonder, when can I have a cookie? I want one. You may have a cookie after we eat our snack. Did you hear the yes? I don't have to say, no, you can't have a cookie before snack. I can say, well, you can have a cookie after snack. Do you hear it? That's the yes within the no. I found the yes. So you may have a cookie after snack. Or even better, are you ready for this one? Would you like a cookie after snack or after lunch? So you can have a cookie today, but would you like it after snack or after lunch? So that's combining the yes within the no and the choice. What do you think? Do you guys like that one? Raise your hand if you might steal that one. Okay. So finding the yes within the no works. And the reason is because it gives the child a feeling of being considered. So they feel closer to you. They feel like you care about them, and that builds your relationship. And when you build that relationship, it helps you avoid the dreaded power struggle. Okay, so can I have one more book? No, I said 3 books and then it's nap time. I read 3 books. We are done. I just want one more. I want one more book. Okay, what would be the yes within the no? Oh yes, you can have another book as soon as you're done with your nap. Did you hear the yes within the no there? So that's something that's definitely going to work with a child. How about doing an activity? If you have a classroom that's a have to, you might want to think about how can we make it a yes within the no. So, oh, you don't want to do this activity? Well, would you rather do it for 2 minutes or 3 minutes? So you can offer a choice within the activity, or would you like to do this activity first or this one? And you can let them choose which order they do the activities in. So this is finding a yes in that they're getting to choose within that, but you're also setting the guideline that no, they need to do the activity. They don't have a choice of whether to do it or not, but they really, when it comes down to it, get a choice on when they do it, or some kind of thing that gives them power and control. So did you get a feel for this strategy? I don't want to stop playing. I don't want to clean up. Oh, I wouldn't want to stop playing either. It would be so hard because you're right in the middle of working with that train and you really want to keep playing with that train. You work so hard to set the tracks up. I know, that's so frustrating. Well, would you like to play it for 3 minutes more or 5 minutes more? Would you like to keep your train there until after snack? You can play with it right after we're done. So those are examples of finding the yes within the no. Do you want to clean up for 3 minutes or 5 minutes? So I'm combining the 2 strategies now, but you get a feel for them? So I'm giving the child a sense of power and control. I'm giving them a sense that they're saying, even though I'm really the one running the show, I don't want to take a nap. Can I just stay up? 1-year-olds don't say that. 2-year-olds don't say that. But 3-year-olds, they start saying that. I don't want to take a nap. Why can't I just stay up? So what would be the yes within the no? Yes, you can. Do you want to stay up 3 more minutes or 5 more minutes? How many of you are going to say this week, do you want 3 more minutes or 5 more minutes with whatever strategy it is? It works because you're giving them a sense of control. Or you could say 1 minute or 2 minutes or something like that. So you can let them stay up 3 more minutes or 2 more minutes, but everybody needs to nap. So you're giving them a sense of control, a sense of power. So one thing I thought of with nap time, finding the yes within the no, was this: do you want to stay up for 3 more minutes or 5 more minutes? It could just be like, yes, you can get up as soon as you've laid down for 10 minutes, something like that. Yes, you can for sure get up after a 10-minute rest time. I think this one's easier for me to offer a choice. Which bed do you sleep in? That's a great one. Or do you want to sleep on your cot, or do you want to sleep on the couch? Right? Do you want to sleep on the purple cot or the green cot? So that's really getting into choices, which sometimes that comes a lot easier, doesn't it? To just think of what's a choice that I could offer during this time. Because, and here's the last one that I was going to share with you today, washing hands. What's the yes within the no? Because you absolutely have to have them wash their hands. It's a safety issue. And so first wash hands, then snack is a great strategy. After you're done washing your hands, then you're going to eat a snack. So that's something you could do. But what is the finding the yes within the no? I would think of something like, do you want to read a book? Or do you want to have snack? Do you want to, so it's like kind of offering a choice, but when you're ready to wash your hands, then you can have snack. What would you like to do while you're waiting? So that's like a yes, you can not wash your hands, but you're going to be doing something else. I know when it comes to licensing for childcare, you absolutely can't withhold snack. It's not about withholding snack. It's about getting them to eat snack through making it feel like they have some power and control around it. So you want to get them to wash their hands. You might say, give them the yes within the no of, if you don't want to wash your hands, that's okay. You can wait on snack until you're ready, right? And then when they're ready to wash their hands, they wash their hands and then they can eat snack. So first wash your hands and then you can help with snack. Yes, getting them helping is such a big part of the picture. Then they feel a lot of control and they feel big and powerful. So having them help you, that's a great idea. So the idea with effective discipline is that you're going to go back, try this strategy. Think of all the different places that you can try it this week. Just give it a try. And even if you say no to start, step back and think, what would have been the yes within the no there? And just try it. See, the intent is that you're giving them a sense of control, and you're also getting them to do something you want them to do, or to stop doing something you want them to stop doing. Measure what the result is. You're an early childhood scientist, whether you're a parent, whether you're working in childcare, in preschool settings, Head Start, wherever you're working, you're an early childhood scientist because you're observing what's working and what's not working. So take it back and try it and just see, it worked there, and make yourself a note of when it worked. And then put that little thing up on your door so you can think, it worked there and it worked there. And maybe at the beginning of your day, you can think, today I'm going to try that again at transition time. That seemed to work really well. Or at nap time, that seemed to work very well. So that's taking it back with effective discipline. You get a lot of different strategies, tools in your toolbox, and then you take them back and see where they apply and where they don't apply. So again, this is number 3 in that toolbox of strategies in the series that's going to start up again this July, Effective Discipline Strategies for Children 3 to 8 years old. It's all about getting the behaviors you want and stopping the behaviors you don't. Next week, I'm going to bring you another tool for your toolbox from that series. So we go through all this different, the Cephal pyramid and all these different ideas here. This is a document I'm going to be linking to in the blog. That I'm going to start a blog that's going to have effective discipline, and it'll have the different strategies and links to different videos showing the strategies over time. So make sure that you connect with my blog so that you can get notification when that goes up. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are all about working together because we know when we gather, we do our very, very best. Thank you for joining me and all your support, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And remember, what you do when it comes to caring for young children is absolutely critical. Everybody, I believe, should be everywhere around you saying, you have the most amazing job. I can't believe that you are building brains. I can't believe that you are making our world a kinder, gentler, more compassionate, more wonderful world tomorrow. Thank you for all your great work. You should hear that everywhere you go. And if you don't, start saying it to yourself, because when you take the time to support our youngest, you make a better tomorrow. So thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Over and out.